Hey guys, so today I wanted to do a daily dose again about indigo children, way showers, light workers, ADHD, OCD, all these different names for the same thing, really. And I wanted to address the parents because recently I had one of my beautiful friends call me and talk to me about her son. And she wanted some advice on what's really going on and how to deal with it with integrity. And so this is what I want to share to you parents out there who probably have a child like this who behaves differently and is a lot of times hard to manage, I guess you would say. It's so obvious to me because I was that kid. I can see how frustrating it is for so many parents and teachers out there because you simply don't understand why they're different, why they won't just listen, why they need to ask why all the time, why they need to know the root of everything. And I'm going to share with you some reasons why. First of all, these kids were born now to basically usher in the new paradigm, usher in the new way of being, usher in the new way of perceiving the world and working in the world. That's why they're way showers. That's why they are not going to fit into the system. They are actually not able to change. So in a way, they're making you change so that you have to kind of cater to this new way. But what's unfortunate is these kids have so much wisdom they bring with and so much light energy and so much love, but they also have so much frustration and fear and anger because of the way they've been treated and misunderstood and don't feel like they fit anywhere and don't feel like things make sense to them. And this is one reason why. One reason why they ask why all the time, which you'll probably notice, is because they need to understand how things work because they're not working in the natural order and way that they believe they should work or how they remember things to work on the other side. These kids are very connected to the light, very connected to love, very connected to understanding universal law. And unfortunately, our society does not work on universal law. It works on conventional laws. It works on materialistic laws. It works on a whole system that we created as humans. It doesn't work on the system of the universe. So these kids are basically coming in knowing universal law and seeing how it doesn't work like that here. So they get very confused. And the other thing that happens is if they feel not respected or understood, they don't respect you back. They feel like everyone should be treated equally. If you respect me, I respect you. If you don't respect me, I don't respect you. And a lot of times it's a big problem for parents because you feel like I clothe you, I feed you, I pay for your life, I love you, I'm the parent, do what I say. But what they hear is, I'm telling you what to do and I don't do what I say. So there's no integrity. There's a big gap there for them. So they get confused and frustrated and many times act out. So some tips for today is also, there's another thing. When you say you're going to do something and then you don't do it, forget it. There's going to be a blow up. They then have this trigger. When you say, I will give you, say, $10 if you win this basketball game, and they win the basketball game, and you don't give them the $10 and you say, oh honey, I was kidding, they will freak out because they want you to be who you say you're going to be. They want you to stay with your word. If you say this, they then have trust. Oh, if I do this, this will happen. They're looking for structure, but also freedom within that structure. So the structure is I can trust this, and then I work towards it and I get this. If you say you can trust this, they work towards it and then don't get it, it's a major disconnect again because that's not how universal law works. With universal law, you become this, you attract this. It actually works. In life, you become this, you don't get that because life doesn't work the way that the universe works. And this can be really confusing for people that aren't really sort of schooled in the way that the universe is set up, in energy, in alignment, in source, in these things that we study. But a tip for your kids is they love having structure, but they love having freedom in no limits within that structure. Because when they come into this body, there's lots of limitation, lots of conformity happening, lots of things that make them feel not free. And their number one need is to be free. So if you can give them the structure and support to then allow their own creative spark to be free, you're going to have a lot easier time. If you can just walk your talk and say and do the things you say, it's going to be a lot easier time. it's really stressful and there's a lot of frustration involved, but if you can meet your child in a way that they understand, it's a lot easier. So if you have more questions or comments, leave it below or go to my website. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste.